in the 70s, I mean, we didn't even have Stairmasters, and we didn't have treadmills, we didn't have the Precors, we didn't do cardio. If we did any cardio at all, we go down to the beach and take a short run. We got trim and ripped by dieting. And working abs too. I work abs, I do 100 reps a day, that's it, I got abs. It's not about working the abs, it's about your diet. I see people doing thousands of reps of abs and they still don't have abs. You either have them or you don't. I mean, you can work them hard, hard, and hard. You've got to diet way down to get them to come out. I can have abs at my weight right now at 212, or I can have them at 240. They're big and they're thick and they grow like any muscle, and they're there. So it's mainly diet. But that was my training then, and now I'm 67 years old, and I still think mentally I can train like I did back then, and I still somewhat do, but I don't do near the heavy weights I did back in those days. My best bench was 455, and I remember doing incline presses with 150-pound dumbbells for reps, 6 reps. I have it on video on YouTube. Nowadays, I take the 35 to the 65-pound dumbbells and I press them just for some reps. I have a bad shoulder from lifting heavy. I have a ripped tricep from doing decline triceps, ripped my tricep off. I've torn both quads off my legs in 2001 wrestling, so I can't squat anymore. I need a knee replacement. A knee is shattered. There's no cartilage left. Now, this isn't all from bodybuilding. A lot of this is from 5,000 pro wrestling matches. So it does take its toll on your joints, but heavy weights takes its toll as well. So you've got to also understand, as you get older, you cannot go as heavy. You've got to lighten it up a bit, hit a little bit more reps, feel the muscle burn, and then feed it good nutrients. Now today there's all kinds of great supplements out there. You've got all kinds of whey proteins and casein, milk and egg protein. There's stuff out there that's much better than we ever had back in the day. Amino acid powder is awesome. There's I take Yohimbe, for example, which helps rebuild your testosterone levels, and Tribulus, which builds up your testosterone levels, CLA, which burns fat, Brewer's Yeast, which is B vitamins. These things all add. They don't do any one thing by themselves, but as a package with everything, it helps your body respond to what you want it to become. Now, they have a chocolate pudding out today that I bought that's 30 grams of protein in it. What a wonderful snack. I mean, it's great. It's a whey protein. It's good. I won't take the protein that is soy. Soy converts to estrogen, retains water, and it's horrible. So don't even think about taking that. But there are good things out there, and I think you need to have this at least 5 times a day. So if you can't get 5 meals in, get a good protein supplement. There's a protein bar that's 35 grams of protein, only 2 grams of carbs. It's made from whey. I think it's pretty decent. That pudding's good. If you get a good whey protein, like I said, that's good. I mix it with a banana, a little bit of apple juice, and water. But you have to have this every 2 hours in order to burn your body fat and build your muscle. Now, I knew this back in the 70s as well, because I would eat 5 or 6 times a day. I've seen people who eat, I only eat once a day. Well, once a day, you can't do that. You can't drive your car on an empty tank, and you can't run your body on an empty tank. And I see a lot of people train on an empty stomach. I can't imagine. I have to have breakfast before I have to have my egg whites and oatmeal and my protein before I go to the gym. I'm fired up to train. I want fuel. I want to feel that. So a lot of you question that, and you ask me about it. I'm telling you, you got to eat. You got to eat. You just don't go all day without eating. You don't train without eating. And the best time to have your protein drink is post-training, right after. You've already worked out hard for an hour, and you burn everything out, and your muscles are starving for some nutrition. Take your protein into the drink and have it right after you train. Without fail, it goes right into your muscle again. You need that at that time. So I would say the 70s was a really good time for me and for all our bodybuilders that we all trained together. It was a learning experience. It was an experience in my life, like an education, like school, like you can't believe. Training with the best, eating with the best, the conversations we had, knowing our bodies and how to respond, how to make a muscle grow, the history of meeting people from all over the world that came from all different walks of life. They educated me on their lifestyle and their home and what their growing up years were like in different countries. It was an education. And it made me a better person today for learning from all that, and I had friends all over the world from it. So when people ask me about the golden years, yes, they were something else. In the silver years before that, I was kind of young, but I still remember these guys down the Muscle Beach, like Steve Reeves, and all of them down there posing on the beach on the wooden platform back in the 50s when I was a kid. It was a big thing back there. I didn't care about bodybuilding back then, but it did attract a lot of people. Now I have a recent Rick's Corner out as bodybuilder, still alive. I think it's changed throughout the years. I think the audience is there, but I don't think it's there like it was back in the day. It's there for other reasons. It's there because they have fitness models. Now they have girls on bodybuilding contests doing bikini shows, and that's what's drawing a lot of people in. But as far as the big competitors, yes, I'll give them credit. They have amazing bodies. They're really built, and they have great contests with that. But they don't have the charisma that draws people in to get to know them because they don't even sit around and talk to anybody after the show. So on that level, it might be dying out a little bit. You got to get someone in like Arnold was that keeps the thing alive and keeps it what it was back in the day. But I do a lot of Ric's Corners on this, and you can see them on ricscorner.com, and I add new ones all the time. I talk about nutrition, diet, health, sex and fitness, etiquette in the gym, about people who don't put their weights back, because I'm sure you see plenty of that. Down in Gold's Venice, I can never find the dumbbell that matches in the rack in any one of their rooms. They're always put in different places. And their dumbbells are the big rubber type dumbbells. I don't like those at all. Joe Gold had the best dumbbells ever. He had the bell handles on them, and they were 5 inches of bar rather than 6 to 7 inches. They fit right in your hand, corner to corner, and it felt like it was an extension of your arm. These dumbbells today are real wide, and they kind of have no balance to them. I just wish they'd bring Joe's back. Those are the best dumbbells ever. So I'm Ric Drasin. I have Ric's Corner. If you want to know more about me, go on my website, Ric There's everything about there, from bodybuilding to pro wrestling to everything else I've ever done. It'll educate you on my life and what I did, and maybe it'll motivate you to do something with your life and things that you want to do. Because if you have the discipline to bodybuild and train and eat properly and really push yourself forward, then you have the discipline to succeed in almost anything in life that you try to do. Just remember, if you got that, you got it all. And if you got your health, you got even better. Money can't buy health, and it can't buy your body. Your mind can, and your mind is what rules your body. Your body goes wherever your head goes. So if your head's going to the right place, your body's going to follow. And I'm Ric Drasin, and thank you for listening.